video on my channel. Maria here. Today is a DIY video, and I know that you guys love DIYs as much as I love making them. I just knew that it was past overdue that I just needed to bring you guys a DIY video. Did that make sense? Before I start, I'd like to share some news. One, we reached 20,000 family members for the Mawizaa family. Can you guys believe 20,000? You know, the past video I asked you guys to help me out by sharing, liking, subscribing, and you guys did that, and you guys are amazing, and I want to meet you guys. I need to do something special for you guys ASAP because you guys are everything. Another news is that I'm finally on Snapchat. I wanted to be on Snapchat because I know that it's kind of a more instant way for me to be with you guys or update you guys on anything that I'm doing. So if you haven't followed me yet, please follow me. I have my little snap code here. I want to do a live Snapchat Q&A. I know Desi Perkins did that, and it's such a funny video. Stay tuned for the live Q&A that I'll be asking you guys to do. But I think we should take a snap together. Now that I got that out of the way, I just wanted to mention that I wanted to do this DIY video because, as you guys know, hopefully you do know, that I moved into a new house, so I have a new space to work with. The process of figuring out what I wanted to make this room look like, I was trying to shop online, and some of the things were just way too expensive. Honestly, they're priorities, and I cannot spend 25 bucks on a little candle holder. No, I cannot. I have a phrase that I tell myself every single time, is if I can DIY it, I will not buy it. And I hope you guys live by it. I also try to make every DIY less than $10. Throughout the video, when I finish a DIY or something, I'll let you guys know the total that I spent on these supplies. With that said, I hope you guys enjoy it. I spent a lot of time and put a lot of effort into it. The first DIY are framed quotes. Believe it or not, some of these quotes can sell up to $50, but don't buy them. They're really easy to make. There are two softwares that I recommend when creating these. The obvious one is Photoshop, but if you don't have access to Photoshop, try using Pixlr.com. You can either print out a quote that you found online or get creative and create your own. On the screen right now, I'm using Pixlr because it's literally as good as Photoshop when you're creating these. I like searching for my fonts on datfonts.com, and they actually have a really cool selection. I recommend you play around with the sizing and fonts. Believe me, it makes a world of a difference. It's always better for you to personalize it. I actually created mine through Photoshop and decided to quote one of my favorite songs by Decor. When you're happy with your results, save it as a JPEG file and print it out. I'm so obsessed with these. I already made 3 and gifted like 3. Honestly, people love them, and I just love how you have the control over what they say. Feel free to get different types of frames with cool shapes or colors, but I just went for the edgy black. I like putting mine close to my workspace because it's nice to feel motivated, especially during a stressful day. Next up is this dipped gold vase, which I once thought of creating when I was struggling to go to sleep. Thank you, Insomnia. Feel free to play around with the vases. Mine actually looks like a fishbowl, but I'm cool with it. I went with a metallic acrylic paint because I really wanted that nice shine to it. So you're going to place your vase upside down and carefully stroke down. I found that using a sponge like this one gave me the look I try to achieve. What I like about this look is that the more imperfect your strokes are, the cooler it looks. Just always remember to keep stroking downward. I intensified mine by adding a few layers of paint, but I highly recommend you waiting for your layer to dry up before adding the next one. We literally just spruced up a plain base, and the cool thing about it is that no one else has it. As much as I love fresh flowers, they die on me so fast, so fake flowers are the next best thing. I was able to find some of my favorite types of flowers at this dollar store. This next DIY is by far the easiest, and I was inspired by Tana Montana 100 on YouTube. Hey girl, shout out! You'll be needing some cute paper and a cheap frame. So I already had this cardstock paper, but you can totally just buy a page individually. I know that Joann's has a good selection of single decorative paper. I think this is such a self-explained process, but I really like the idea of reinventing the use of photo frames. The final DIY is my personal favorite. Lately I've seen some geometric candle holders that are so chic but extremely overpriced. All you'll need is air-dried clay and some tea light candles. I started off by grabbing a significant amount of clay, enough for me to fully hold in my hands. Since I want to add some height to this, I split the clay in half and layered it after. Keep in mind that you'll be shaving off some clay, so make it as thick and tall as possible. Another quick tip is to leave some extra space than the actual size of the candle. This will help you in the long run because you can switch out the candle once it's worn out. Wait a few minutes for the clay to harden a bit. I promise it'll make your life easier when sculpting. I found it very helpful to look at pictures of a geometric candle as reference. Cutting at weird angles can get pretty confusing, guys. Believe me on that one. Don't worry about any imperfections. You'll be able to work on those once it's fully dry. I waited about 2 to 3 days to let the clay harden, and after I used a nail filer to clean up the edges. I also recommend a sandpaper because I feel like that'll just really get in there. The final step to this is optional, but I figured that painting these in metallic paint would help their edges stand out more. I really like the way these came out, but a quick word of encouragement, it took me my 3rd try to get them as I wished. So don't feel discouraged and never give up. So that was the video. Please let me know if you like it by liking this video and sharing and subscribing. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Do you guys like DIYs? If so, are you going to try anything out? Let me know. Also, be sure to follow me on Snapchat. That being said, I can't wait for you guys to watch the next video because it's been a requested video like crazy. So I'll leave you guys with that little teaser. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.